All right, guys, we're back with top 4 Edison format of the Epik Players Championship. We have Ryanide on the left playing Frog Heroes versus Bob on the right playing Amaryllis Burn. Looks like Ryanide went first, set a monster, and passes. So the Players Championship was basically just the top 8 players who, joined the most tournaments that did the best throughout the past 3 months, got an invite only. It's a single elimination tournament, so it looks like Bob attacks over the Treeborn and Mills in the end phase. Amaryllis, sorry, not Amaryllis, Lonefire, Lila, and Ryko. So who's going to move on to the finals? We're playing for like a mat in a box. Free tournament for those who qualified. And looks like he bottomlesses Ryan Stratos, but Ryan searched the Malicious Edge, which is pretty good against Amaryllis, being able to pierce the Amaryllis and the tokens. This is the one matchup where that card shines. One of them. Okay, there's a little bit of a glare, but at least you can kind of see the life points there. Ryan beat John in top 8, and Bob actually beat me to get here. So here comes Debris Dragon. Targets Lonefire. So we've seen this deck it's done very well the past few Ultimate Time Wizard tournaments. I think this deck is just really solid. I've always been a fan of this deck. So here he switches the Treeborn to attack mode, makes Ryan take 24. I mean, at this point, you might as well hit him with the Lila. I would. Unless you absolutely get blown out. So I think he chose not to attack. He's playing around Gores. So yeah, he chooses to mill. Mills Wing Blast. So maybe his hand can't deal with the Gores. So that's why he chose not to attack. But now you're probably going to lose your field anyway. But had he attacked into Gores, it probably would have been worse. And here comes Upstart from Ryan. Double Upstart. So Ryan's back on the Upstart thing. And I actually was talking to my friends about Upstart the other day. I feel like if you're going to run Upstart, you just have to commit to it. Like, yeah, it might cost me some games because of the extra life, but it doesn't. I don't care. That's how I look at it. It's like, I don't care. Because people with Upstart, they never notice the games that it wins them. They only pay attention to when it loses them the game. But they never remember like, oh yeah, I won because I drew into my Burial, or I drew into my Return, or I drew into my Miracle Fusion. They only look at it when it costs them the game. But I actually paid attention. I remember there was one time I was playing against my friend Javi's GB deck. And I remember I Upstart into Heavy Storm. And I was like, yeah, you see, if this wasn't, I had to win that turn. I was like, if this was another card, I lose the game. But people don't notice that. Anyway, here comes Thought Ruler. Thought Ruler attacks over Black Rose, and Ryan's going to gain a bunch of life. I believe it's 72.97. Yeah, there's a little bit of a glare, but you can kind of see the life points. I'd rather the players keep track of the life points. Yeah, Thought Ruler can be crucial in this matchup at times, but this is now a Titanial deck, so I get wanting to gain the life points, but maybe he should have gone for Colossal, which would have been much harder for Bob to deal with without like a trap card. But here, he just instantly outs the Thought Ruler with Titanial. So, Lonefire pop a token. Yeah, this is not looking good for Ryan now. Because unless he draws Miracle. Miracle outs Titanial pretty easily. And here comes Miracle Furt. Oh, yeah, he is not normal summoned. Lonefire pop a token. Yeah, Bob is going off. You've seen the power of this deck. The one thing I can't believe is like these Amaryllis decks never used. Yeah, they never used Miracle Furt. I get it. You don't want to. It takes up your normal summon, but man, if you get to a Titanial or a Lonefire early, like even just dumping a Titanial in the graveyard is huge. So this card gains attack for each face-up plant type. So he hits over. And now 500. Does he hit swing with the Titanium, or does he keep playing around Gores? Well, that Heavy Storm is going to get rid of the... Okay, end phase Amaryllis. That Heavy Storm is going to wipe the... Yeah, it's going to wipe the DDR. And it's going to wipe the Miracle Furt. But that Lonefire shouldn't leave anyway. Even if he does Heavy, it shouldn't leave. Only the DDR will take down that Lonefire. So I think Ryan, does he have to heavy him here? Does Bob have another titanium in his deck? So let's see Ryan's hand. So he brings back Treeborn. Tributes. Oh, heavies him. Okay, so here, yeah, Lone Fire stays. He's got double Caius, Swap Frog, so tributes from Malicious Edge. Yeah, run over the Lone Fire for 21. Now 76 to what, 61. He's got the Mirror Force. If so, oh, he has his heavy too. That's unfortunate. So now things aren't looking good for Bob. Sorry for Ryan. Now we're gonna go back. Should Ryan have made Colossal? I get it. He wants to gain the life points in this matchup, but had he made Colossal Fighter, maybe Bob can't deal with it. Without a trap card, yeah. So now he burns him for 8. So we're at 29 to 75. So this is not game. Now he sets, passes. Banishes for Amaryllis. Yeah, this is not looking good for Ryan. He's got like a bunch of Monarchs in hand, and he just drew what? Another Upstart. He opened all 3. He drew Threatening Roar, which will buy him some time. But he's really... Oh, no, he's going to die to Amaryllis. Yeah, there's not much Ryan can do. I think what you do is like set Roar. Yeah, set Roar and wait a turn. I don't know what the right move is here. I mean, Ryan's in a horrible spot. Like, I think he has to draw a Miracle Fusion. It's like the only thing that'll get him back in this game. I think you just set Roar and... Okay, so he negates Caius. Yeah, set Roar and... Hope that you draw a Miracle. That's all you really can do. Oh, Morphing Jar. That actually might help him. But now you lose your Caius. Oh, there's the Miracles. Okay. So now you just Threatening Roar. Okay, so he's playing around Mirror Force. Attack. Just Threatening Roar. Yep. But now he doesn't have the Caius. Like, what Ryan needed was like Miracle and a Caius play, which he needs to top deck either a Caius or a Ryza here, but now Bob's got a whole new hand. Here comes Trey. Oh, he's got another Amaryllis. Yeah, I don't see how Ryan gets out of this now. That kind of sealed the game. Yep, 2 back rows. And end phase, Amaryllis. Oh, he's got all 3? Yep. Let's go to the next game. What is that, Prodigy he drew? Yeah, Ryan scoops. Now, we'll wonder, would Ryan have been in a better spot had he gone for Colossals instead of Thought Ruler? I don't know, but... Yeah, that was just unfortunate that the Morphing Jar kind of was a blowout. Okay, game 2, Ryan sets a back row and passes. So here you see the power of Amaryllis. It just has a decent Frog matchup. It has a pretty good value matchup. But now that GBs are kind of rising, now you have 2 potential bad matchups for Amaryllis, Black Wings and GB. So that maybe that's going to hurt that deck moving forward. Anyway, here comes... Ooh, he's trying to get him with the Morphing Jar, right? Or was that Plague? Yeah, it was Morphing Jar. So Caius attacks for 24. So maybe Bob's got a bunch of like Titanios and Amaryllises in his hand. So here comes Lone Fire for what? Titanio? Who's going to move on to the final? So he keeps the other Lone Fire in his deck. Was it Bottomless? Oh, no, he Mirror Forged a Titanio. Ryan has Miracle, but I don't think he has a Water Monster, so he takes 24. Yeah, my guess is he's got like Amaryllis in his hand and a bunch of other stuff. So here comes Miracle Furt. Brings back Titanial. What is it? Regeki Break? Oh, Karma Cut. Discard the Miracle, banish the Amaryllis, so he chooses to negate it. Hits him for 24, and then Kaises himself for game. So Ryan forces a game 3. Will he pull off the backdoor 2-0 and take Frog Heroes to the finals? Or will we see Amaryllis in the finals? That was a quick second game. All right, so let's see what Bob does here. Charge, Mill, Skill Drain, Lone Fire, and Miracle Force. So he's on the Skill Drain side deck. Will he get Lila or Raikou? So he chooses Raikou. Sets. And sets 2. Passes. Ooh, does shoot. Let's see Ryan's hand. Dark Dust, Gores, Caius, Smashing, 1-for-1. Rhoda. Oh, that hand's good. I don't even know what I would send back. Dark Dust is going to hurt you. He could Caius your set monster. I probably don't send back the Gore. This is a tough one. It's either Caius or Dark Dust. Yeah, because, man, but Ryan's hand's good. Depending on what that back row is. If I'm Ryan, I'm going for it. I'm going Rhoda, Stratos, 1-for-1. It's Amaryllis, so one skill drain is gone. His back row could be like Torrential. You know he probably set the Raikou. So you could like Rhoda for Stratos. You could attack the Raikou if you want to first. And then do like get your Swap Frog out. I get it. You probably don't want to go for the dupe block here because he's going to Raikou it. Ooh, but I think Bob didn't set the Raikou. I think he's playing the games and set a Hamster or a Dandelion, something like that. Oh, it's Dandy. Okay, so now we know he's got Raikou in hand. So now if you're Ryan, I think you play the 1-for-1. And either A, get rid of the Gores, get rid of the Dark Dust, or get rid of the Malicious Edge. You have Smashing. I think you don't need the Dark Dust. Did he ditch the Dark Dust? Or the Gores. Sorry, no, get rid of the Gores. You don't need the Gores. Yes. Did he ditch the... I think he ditched the Gores. Because if he drops Titanial, you have Smashing Ground to deal with it. You have Dark Dust Spirit to deal with it. And Malicious Edge to pierce the token. So I'm pretty sure he ditched the Gores, which I think was the correct move. Now, I know it might come back to bite him, but that's what I think I would have done. Now here you could go for the soft lock, but with this deck having 4 Mark of the Rose in their deck, you probably go for the hard dupe lock. But I get it. This deck plays 4 Mark of the Rose. Maybe I go for the dupe lock here. I get it. I would probably consider doing it as well because I want to gain advantage with the... that one was tough. I understand why Ryan... Oh, and then he drew the dupe. No. Oof. Would I have gone for the double dupe there? But now you get Unifrog. That was a tough choice. I don't know what I would have done. Would I have just gone the second dupe out of my deck? It just sucks. He drew into the dang dupe. That's unfortunate. But I get why he did it. He wants to gain advantage and get another frog out of his deck. So tributes from Malicious Edge. Attack the token. Oh, Mirror Force. Now Ryan, that was a blowout potentially. Yep. All you have is Dark Dust. Now he's gonna Raikou your dupe. Yeah, Ryan's got Dark Dust, Dupe Frog, Smashing. Yeah, Ryan's hand is not very good. Flip Raikou, pop the dupe, mill Lightning Vortex, Amaryllis, and Titanial. Tributes both tokens for Amaryllis. Attacks for 2, attacks for 20. Basically, 3,000 right there. Yep. And Bob proceeds to end phase. He's going to get both Amaryllises out. So we'll see if Ryan can get out of this. It's not looking good for him. Okay, drew Regeki break. So smashing does nothing right now. He can contribute for Dark Dust Spirit. Hit him for 22. Yeah, Dark Dust. What if we like flip Starlight Road right here? Torrential, I guess just to get the Dark Dust out. Doesn't really change anything. And now he takes, what, 16 from the Amaryllis. Ryan with break. So we know Ryan's hand. Dupe, smashing, break. Yeah, his hand is not good. Like, the only way I see Ryan getting out of this is if he like, oh, what a bad draw. This is why Ryan doesn't like this card. Like, mid to late game, the card is terrible. It's a horrible draw. But, like, in your opening hand, like, you want it in your opening hand. It's like Trap Dust Shoot, where sometimes you draw Trap Dust Shoot. Obviously not as powerful as Trap Dust Shoot, but... Okay, so now if I'm Ryan, do you chain the break? And he does. Gets rid of the Prodigy. Gets rid of MST. Mills Rug, MST, and I think a Mark with a Rose. So Raikou Poke for 3,000. Set 1. What did Ryan draw? Standby Treeborn. Bob with 1 back row. Oh, he's got Caius. Okay, that was a good draw. But Bob with the rug, no. Oh, that's Gabe. You have to smashing the... Oh, no, Raikou has more defense than Amaryllis. Yeah, that's Gabe. That's unfortunate. Oh, wow. So Bob is moving on to the finals. Man, Amaryllis... I think Ryan drew bad, so it sucks he drew into the dupe, but his hand was just not that good, even if he didn't draw into the dupe. Anyways, hope you guys enjoyed that match, and we'll be back soon for the finals. Bye, guys.